Welcome to another video of the Suerte del Molino farm in the Rocha Valley of the Huelva province of the state of Andalusia in Spain. Here we wrestle with concepts about nature and a clear path to be a valuable partner in this whole process. We know that life is all about perpetuation, continuation, procreation. This is what nature shows us. We have also learned that it is about taking care. Nature takes care by creating forests, which is the ideal environment for plants, animals to survive. We have to be part of this, and we are wrestling with what taking care means for us and how we deal with it. We started taking care of the land, putting in swales, berms, planting trees, and then in front of us we have fruit trees and we have shade trees. Which one is more important? Which one do we care for with our limited resources? In some parts of the world, the shade trees are seen as sacred. Other parts of the world, it's all about magical fruit trees. A shade tree, so tiny, we even had to mark the space that we can know where it is to water it. Next to fruit trees, all of them have to be cared for to create the forest. The model nature has shown us is the ultimate way to care for life. In natural forests, there are several layers, canopies, and then shrubs, and then bushes, and then ground covers, and then plants that crawl all over the place. We have some of this in place. We are very thankful for that. Now we have started planting berries. These are the berries that have been uprooted by some digging animals. We are still not sure what they are. But now we have placed some metal mesh supported with stones. And so far we have great success. No more uprooting of our berries. It's our way of taking care. One of the most important aspects, especially during the drought we are experiencing, to take care of what we have planted. On this berm, we did introduce several kinds of plants. Here in front, we have a pine. It was just a stick that we pushed deep into the clay soil. Looks like it is surviving, growing. Then to the right, we have a dry, dead stick. Something we did put in here, and it is not alive anymore. It didn't make it. Then we have the acacia karoo, our nitrogen fixer, doing pretty well, but tiny. Next to it, we have a strawberry. There's no area for it to collect water, so it takes it from the watering of the plant next door. And then we have the oats to supply some valuable strength to the berm, and also now we can start using it as mulch. And also it is coming into seed right now, quite a few seed heads, to lay down the foundation for the seeds of next year. Some pear trees, looks like they are doing well. And then we have as ground cover some strawberries. It is almost impossible to water them on this steep berm, but somehow where they're hanging in there, we thought there will be rain, but so far we have not experienced that. In this area we found the huge encinas, the holm oak, Spanish oak, and then we came across many small oak trees over here. We then decided to plant more oak trees in this area because behind it we have a natural forest, and we would like to extend this. So here is the Roble Americano, the American oak that wasn't eaten by the deer. We try to care to enlarge the natural areas. In this area we have planted several huge trees, cypress, acacia, eucalyptus, more slower growing oaks as a windbreak, because a lot of cold and hot wind come up this valley, and if there would have been a forest here, it would have protected a lot of plants and animals, but now it's just open, and we try to reintroduce many trees to build our forests. Many trees that we have on this property are not that healthy, maybe 10% of our trees. The pruning was done in an inappropriate way, and then some rot took part in the decaying process, and obviously this part is now hollow inside. The tree is not growing well, it is just hanging in there. Another poorly managed tree. Either this happened naturally or some branch was cut off many years ago. This tree is now just hanging to one side. This cannot continue because it's so heavy on the one side, because the other side has been removed. We have to take care of this. We are talking to some tree surgeons. Maybe we can stop the rot. When trees are growing individually, not as a group in a forest, they tend to spread out and become bushy. This is not what we want. We want upright trees to create canopies. And whenever we prune a tree, we then introduce other trees around it so that all of them can grow upright towards the light instead of becoming bushy and not fulfilling its function within the natural forest. Till next time, goodbye.